everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is lesson 3 of Fluid Acrylics 101. What I'm going to do today is show you how to do a swipe, and I'm going to demonstrate 3 different ways that you can apply the paint to a canvas and using 3 different colors for the swipe color. So let me backtrack a little bit. You have colors that are going to come through your swipe, and those are the ones that you add silicone to. So I'm just going to add a few drops of silicone to all these colors that I have mixed, and I'm only going to stir. So I'm going to put like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm only going to give them a little stir. If you stir them a lot, when you add silicone to acrylic paint, you get cells. And if you stir them a lot, you get small cells. If you stir them just gently, you get larger cells, but less of them. So it depends what you want. Right, so I'm just going to give those a stir. I am going to do random application of colors to this canvas. I'm going to do puddle pour to this canvas and stripes to this canvas. And you'll see that it really doesn't matter very much how you apply the colors, because you always get great results with a swipe. So let's begin with the random colors. So I'm just going to randomly apply colors. You don't need any rhyme or reason to this one. And some turquoise. Now refer back to my last video about color choices. So because I'm doing a swipe, the colors are going to mix together. So I'm not going to pick complementary colors for any swipe, because, like, for example, if I had the purple with the yellow, I would just end up with a muddy mess. So we don't want a muddy mess. All right, let's do this. Let's have some lime green. And as you can see, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to add like a little touch of gold in this one. Oops. Well, I'm going to tilt to make sure it's all covered. All right. Okay, that's all covered. I'll just wipe my hands. I'm going to swipe them all together. I'm going to use 3 different types of materials to swipe with. There are many different tools you could swipe with. You could swipe with a palette knife, you could swipe with a spatula, you could swipe with a piece of cardboard. I'm going to swipe with the kitchen towel on this one. I'm going to swipe with photograph paper on this one, and you get these packages free when you buy paper or you buy ink. And then I'm going to use a piece of plastic on this one. Right, the next canvas I'm going to do is going to be a puddle pour. And this could probably double up for my puddle pour tutorial. And puddle pour is literally what it sounds like. You just pour puddles. And the more paint you pour, the bigger the puddles get. I've just picked random colors to do today. I've got some light blue, some neon blue, some lime green that I made this time with, which is just mixing green and yellow. Let's use the deep violet. Oh yes. This is lovely. Although I'm not entirely sure deep violet is going to necessarily show through much of the black. I think because I'm doing a black swipe on this one, I probably need to have a lot more lighter colors. And remember that the silicone is in the underneath colors, not the swiping color. And all right, so now I'm going to tilt this. And if you were doing just a regular puddle pour and you wanted a puddle pour painting, this is it. What I suggest you do as a beginner to any fluid acrylics is you're going to see several techniques in this 101 series. I would pick a style, like a dirty pour or a flip cup or a puddle pour, and just master that, and then go through everything and just master each piece as you go along. So this one I'm going to just do, because I'm doing a gold swipe with this, I'm going to do kind of beachy colors and see what happens. I love this neon blue. And this is metallic, well, it's called metallic cobalt blue, but to me it looks anything but cobalt. It looks green. And let's do some turquoise. And this is ultramarine. So I don't really want to tilt this one too much because I kind of want to keep the colors in their stripy form. So I'm just going to make sure all the sides are covered on this. All right, now for the swiping technique. I might just tilt that tiny bit down. That's good. So this one is going to have the white paint. I think I've got enough white. Come on. That's the last of my white. That's okay. All right, this is going to have the black paint. I'm not a fan of black paint for some reason. I don't like it as a background. but this isn't about me. It's all about you and learning and seeing what happens. And then this one is going to have a gold. And a lot of people just tend to swipe. When they're doing swipes, they tend to just use black or white. Actually, I mean, now I'm saying this as someone's going to say, well, I did one in that color. I don't remember seeing other videos with different swipe colors. All right, so I'm going to spray my paper towel with some alcohol, and you can spray it with paper too. Just needs to be wet, makes it heavy. All right, that's sprayed. And then what you want to do is place your swiping tool into your swipe color. Let it rest and gently pull it towards you. That's the white. Okay, now I'm going to do the photographic paper. I'm not going to torch this till it's done its business. Let's see. I find it easier to get a cleaner sweep with a heavier instrument. Like the paper towel tends to go a little wavy. It's this one. No, I'm going to leave that one for now, but I may go back the other way because I just find that's why I don't like black. It's very overbearing. And then now the gold. And that's it. Okay, let's torch this and see what happens. Lots of cells are popping up on this one. So this was the randomly applied paint. This was puddle pour. But not a lot's happening, to be honest, because just the black is overbearing. I mean, it's coming through. And this was the stripes of blue. All right, so I'm definitely going to go back this way with the black. I'm going to go this way. And back this way. That's better. Now we actually have some color. I'll let that do its thing. And then this one, I'm going to have to fold because I don't want to drip paint on. I'm going to gently go back with this one. In fact, I'm going to go both ways with this one. See, you can work it more. You don't have to stop. A swipe doesn't mean it's finished. You can keep swiping. This one's gorgeous, reminds me of the beach. Reminds me of the ocean. Look at what's going on with this one. So maybe the black is good after all. Take my gloves off. It just needs a little more work in order to get some vibrancy, because otherwise it can just overpower things. So let me torch this. So I think really the theory behind a swipe, it really doesn't matter how you apply the paints. The rule to remember is you add silicone to the colors and no silicone to the swipe color. And it doesn't seem to matter how you apply the paint. You get a lot more happening with the randomly applied colors. This was the puddle pours, and it seems much more kind of regimented and more cells, lots more tiny cells because we've got colors on colors. And then these were the stripes, and it's given like a gradient look about it from, you know, where I put the light blue to the dark blue and the turquoise. So it's dragged that. So now I'm going to just bring you down for a closer look. This is the swipe with the random applied paints. This was the swipe with the puddles. And these two paintings have exactly the same colors in. So you can see you get a lot more kind of a rainbow look when they're just applied haphazardly. And the colors tend to stick together. And then this one that was applied in the stripes, you get more of a gradient look to it. So this is going to be so pretty. Anyway, that was lesson 3 of Fluid Acrylics 101. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in lesson 4 of this series.